My life changed in 2020. March 15th, 2020, I got the news that COVID shut down everything. So my business was totally shut down. I had a business sampling out different natural organic foods across the US. We had brand ambassadors, probably 30 or 40 brand ambassadors at the time doing sampling events for us. So it shut down our business. I went into a deep economic stress because I was the main breadwinner for my family. I have a wife and kids. During this time, I went under some mental health issues, so I became very depressed, and I couldn't figure out how to both support my family and take care of my mental needs. So I started getting out in the woods a lot, and I found that every time I got out there, I would come back feeling much more renewed, breathing fresh air, grounding barefoot like I am right now, etc. And so during this time, March 2020, it's springtime. It's when we have a lot of spring showers and thunder and lightning and stuff like that. I was under the deep stress that I was under, and I went out to go plant some lily bulbs for my wife. I had just created a vision board earlier that year, and the first thing I put on there was that I wanted to plant so many lily bulbs and so many flower bulbs that one day my wife wakes up and she cries at how beautiful the flower garden is. And so I'm still working on it. I'll show you some videos of the different gardens we've planted so far. We've got quite a few. So here's another garden. So this one goes all the way from down here, all the way down there, and then there's another one right there. And then we also have this guy right here, which is an older garden too, where we can see a bunch of irises and flowers. And we got one on the other side too. We're just surrounded by flowers. Here's another garden we planted, all lilies, irises, tulips, and other flowers as well. You can see we got some roses as well that have been coming back. Some of them do pretty well, some of them not so well. And then a ton of irises. Last year we did over 2,000 bulbs, but I was under stress. It was pelting lightning and thunder, and I needed something to do. So I went out in the thunderstorm. It was raining, there was hail even, and I was wearing a tank top like this, one of those Chinese rice picker hats. I went out, ground barefoot, and started planting lilies in the ground one by one. I was getting soaking wet. It was so cold. The thunder was consistent and terrifyingly loud. I never felt closer to God. During this time, I was repeating the Psalm 23 verse, although I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I shall fear no evil, which I believe was written by David, King David. During that time, I was meditating on that verse, how, I need to fear no evil regardless of the situation that I'm in. Went through that time, bonded with God there, planting lily bulbs, getting pelted by rain. It washed away all my stress because I was under so much stress, but then it was so uncomfortable that I couldn't think about the stress anymore because I was so uncomfortable with the pelting of rain and hail and the thunderstorm that was very scary. So I sat there and I planted lily by lily, working on that goal and vision I had to serve my wife at the highest level. I've since planted mini gardens just like this one right here. And so this is a massive garden of over 2,000 bulbs, a combination of irises, tulips, lilies, and other flowers as well. During that year of 2020, I had created a vision board to set my goals. The Bible says, write the vision, make it plain so that he who reads it can begin running. I believe that's Habakkuk 2:2. I decided that the very first thing that I was going to put on there had to do with my marriage, because my first mission from God is to have a healthy marriage. So I decided I was going to plant so many flowers that one day my wife wakes up, she looks at the beautiful flower field, and she begins weeping at how beautiful it is. So that is the mission that I'm on right now, is planting so many flowers that one day she wakes up and she cries at how beautiful it is. Haven't made it there yet, but I'm on the journey. It's 2025. I started this flower planting journey in 2020, and I've decided to plant only perennials because they come back every single year. We're planting tons of perennials out here that they'll come back, and we'll have a massive flower garden. Another thing I want to add too is actually if you plant flowers and bulbs and things before a thunderstorm, it's actually a great time to plant them because there's more nitrogen in the rain that's coming down. There's some sort of chain reaction that happens when you have lightning and thunder. There's some sort of like breaking of compounds, gases up in the air, and so it puts more nitrogen into the water, and so that nitrogen then gets dropped into the plant's roots, which causes them to stiffen up. The same reason if you consume beets, it helps with blood flow. It's the exact same thing. It's nitrogen that's doing that. There's more nitrogen in the water during a thunderstorm. So since then, God has really blessed many of the things that have happened with COVID. So COVID, although it put me through some serious economic strife, it was one of the biggest blessings. It caused me to build a new branch of my business that's now highly profitable and has allowed us to be evergreen if another pandemic occurs. These flower fields have blown up. We've been able to go from planting, maybe 30 to 50 flower bulbs to doing thousands. So last year we did almost 3,000 bulbs in a year, a combination of lilies, tulips, irises, etc. And on top of that, I think one of the biggest things that God did for me during that time is he got me back out in nature. So right now I'm out here grounding. I spend more time out in nature than I did back then. One of the things that I had to find peace during this COVID experience. It shut down my business. I was the main breadwinner for my family. So I was suddenly in a very economically stressful position because I had to provide for a wife and kids without my main source of income. What I found was that getting out in nature was the best cure. It helped me to ground, it helped me to breathe fresh air, helped me to find purpose, and I was also able to procure resources for my family. So that's not only food from wild foraging and hunting, fishing, all of that kind of stuff, growing, gardening, our farm, etc. But also I'm able to get paid now from these videos. I have clients that pay me for videos that are food and beverage type clients. We're getting paid from this platform that God sent me on this journey to go get out in nature. And on top of that, God provided for me a way to understand what my purpose is here. And I believe one of my main purposes is to help other people be more sovereign and more sustainable. And what I mean by that is not reliant on the man-made system, meaning that no matter the situation, you can solve the problem. You are a sustainable unit that is sovereign. It doesn't require other things to accomplish and solve problems. That's the whole purpose of this channel. I hope that this video gives you some inspiration to know that, whatever challenge you're going through, whether it be post-COVID stuff or a business crash or marital problems or whatever it is, God uses those things to bless you. You just need to look at it that way, trust the process, and keep working hard through it. God blessed me through COVID. He improved my business, gave me a new source of income, gave me a way for myself to protect my mental health by getting out in nature, grounding, doing things that are non-digital because we live in a digital age. Yeah, it's a huge blessing. COVID was one of the biggest blessings that has ever happened in my life.